Well, the swing state in focus today is Wisconsin, popularly known as America's Dairyland. We dive into what makes Wisconsin a crucial battleground state. Here's a report.
Wisconsin is once again at the center of America's electoral map, as a key swing state that could ultimately decide the 2024 presidential election. With a history of switching between parties in recent years, Wisconsin has been one of the most unpredictable states in the country. After going red in 2016, it swung back to blue in 2020 with a very slim margin, making it a crucial target for both candidates in this tight race. Let's take a closer look at Wisconsin's role in this year's election. Wisconsin is home to about 5.9 million people. It carries 10 electoral votes, a state that could swing the results in a close contest. As a politically divided state, Wisconsin has become a battleground, where both parties are fighting for every last vote. In 2020, President Biden won Wisconsin by a mere 0.6%, largely thanks to strong support in cities like Milwaukee and Madison. This narrow win underlined the state's importance, as even a slight shift in voter turnout could easily change the outcome. With diverse communities and a mix of liberal and conservative strongholds, Wisconsin remains a political toss-up. The 2020 election in Wisconsin was one of the most closely watched in the country. Biden's victory here marked a return to Democratic control, after the state had gone to Trump in 2016. Biden's win relied heavily on urban and suburban turnout, especially among young and diverse voters in Milwaukee. Biden proved to be the most popular among the African American, Latino, and Hispanic community. Meanwhile, rural areas and small towns continued to back Trump, highlighting a sharp urban-rural divide that has become characteristic of Wisconsin's politics. The close results demonstrates how every vote counts here, with the state's mix of liberal and conservative bases leaving no clear favorite. Now, as we approach 2024 polls, Wisconsin is once again in the spotlight. Both Democrats and Republicans are investing heavily to win, and yet again there are no clear favorites, as polls show both Trump and Harris tied at 48%. When it comes to the critical voter concerns, this is what the numbers tell us. Once again, economy, immigration, and reproductive rights top the list of voter concerns. And when it comes to the economy and immigration, it is Donald Trump who seems to have a slight advantage. When it comes to reproductive rights, it's Harris who has bagged 54% of the voter support. Apart from these, the conflict in West Asia has emerged as a key concern for voters, and this is where Trump seems to have wider support as well. With many voters still undecided, both campaigns are ramping up efforts to connect with swing voters, who could be the ones to tip the balance. The polls reflect a small edge for the Republican nominee, but it's within the margin of error, and with high voter engagement expected, anything is possible. Will Wisconsin maintain its blue streak from 2020, or could it turn to the Republican column, as it did in 2016? This state remains one of the most crucial contests to watch out for. Bureau Report WION, World is One.